Hey y'all. Hi Reese. Hey Coco. Oh, what is going on? My mail keeps wanting to come. What is going on? This is so weird. Oh my goodness. Okay. Somehow, this will be great to listen to while I'm working. Yay, okay. Hi Destiny, how are you? Y'all, I could not get myself together. Who is going back to work yet? I know people are working, but I know lots of people are working from home. Hey, Sofa Time. Hey, Cal. Hey, Miss Brown. What's going on? Hey, Barbara. What emoji is? Oh, little cat. That's so funny. Hey, Courtney. Hi, Randa. Hey, everybody who sent me super chats last week. If I did not thank you, which I think I did, thank everyone, but thank you so much. Hey, Danielle. Hey, Dawn. Hey, everyone. Hey, Frida. Hey, TMR. Oh, guys. Maybe my allergies are bothering me. Guys, I've been meaning to put these earrings on all week. I always wear my same hoops all the time. But I have lots of earrings, but I wear my same hoops all the time. But ever since that came out that Chrissy was supposed to buy that man some Louis Vuitton, I said, I'm going to wear because Chrissy loves some big earrings. I bet you she'd like these. Chrissy, if you are watching, these are called the Louise earring. And you can find them at your local Louis Vuitton. She lives in Houston. So I know there's one. I think there's a couple in the Galleria, right? If you live in Houston. I remember there used to be two, like a small one and then a big one. So yeah, Louise, if you like these, Chrissy. So did you guys see me ask Chrissy a question yesterday in her live? I was trying to be like legit the press. Did you guys see my question come up and Chrissy's reaction to my question? You love when I talk to the girls in my live. To the mommies, to the other mommies? Because we're all mommies. I mean, they're not like, they're not the only mommies. We count too, of course. We're buffering. I don't know what's going on. Let me see. Let me check my internet. I am on Chrome. Am I still buffering? I could switch to something else, but am I buffering, guys? Oh, Danielle, you say I'm clear. Okay. Gosh, I probably should have blew my nose before I started. Anyway, thank you to everybody who is notification gang. You guys are awesome. I really should put something on my screen. I like it when I have. Oh, what did you guys? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. What did you guys think about? What did you guys think about the video? No, Randa. Let me see. Did you have a question? Hold on. Where'd you send it to? Love Lies and Lace Fronts, or where'd you send it to? What did she respond to? I missed it. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna let you know. Y'all, there is another Jasmine Dukes, y'all. I don't know if you have seen, if you search Jasmine Dukes, there's a girl who just started a YouTube channel. I want to send her a comment and say, girl, you might want to find you another name. Cause that is not the business. She's a van lifer. She's actually converting a van, a like Astro Star or something, a GMC camper van. A young girl. Just came across something you could watch. Oh, thank you, Randa. A recommendation? Okay. Anyway, okay, this is exactly what I was looking for. Okay. What did she respond to? Oh, I asked her. She was talking some mess. Hold on. I had pulled it up. Okay. So yeah, people. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to let you see my. Oh, well, you'll be able to see it if I do this. Who are upset or pissed off or who, whatever. Did you guys see this? Some of you did not see this yesterday. Who's after you, Chrissy? Really? Who? I don't know. Why don't you ask the person who released my address in the first fucking place? Who does those types of things? Who's that thirsty? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I didn't know she lived in Houston, but then again, I'm not know where she lives. That does nothing for me. Thank you. It really shouldn't matter where I live. Nobody cares where you live. No reactor leaked your address. Really? It's not a reactor. It's a man. It's a whole man out here who leaked my address. So you guys, for those of you who missed it, she said it was not a reactor who released her website or whatever. What is her home address? And nobody cares about that shit. But yeah, she, after like 10 days of dragging and all of her supporters who do like these like reaction type videos, yelling and screaming into cameras, poor innocent cell phones and probably their kids' camera phones or whatever, cameras, and just yelling and screaming, all that mess. She finally says it's a whole man who leaked her address. So I didn't say it was a reactor who did it, but reactors. Yes, you did say it was a reactor. Oh, but now we're egging it on. When you talk to me, come correct when you come on here. Okay. She's such a little toughie. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, anyway. Oh my God, can you believe that? I ain't got time. All the negative people can suck a dick. I ain't got time. Just watch her face. Anyway, wait, hold on. Houston does have a lot to offer. My kids are fine. So you see me, I'm actually, okay. Down here, just look right there. You'll see me typing, and then you'll just wait like a little bit, and you'll see the look on her face, and she gets like really pissed. So okay, they're fine. They're okay. They want to come in here because normally in the morning. I'm trying to think of like, okay, what's my question going to be? Because she was talking trash. And I'm not tied to the phone, but I had to do this live stream really quickly, and that's okay. Okay, they're fine. They're safe. They're not hurt. Okay, the baby's in his little baby gym gate thing. He's okay. Everybody's cool. Okay, okay. Thank you for your prayers. Don't let these people kill your vibe. Never. Positive vibes only. It's like, oh geez. Yeah, Jessica. Okay, so look. Okay. Look at her face. As a cousin, I don't give a fuck about his cousin, bitch. I don't give a fuck. So, okay, so is it the cousin who leaked my address or what? What do you mean, you should know. What's the point? What's your point, baby? What's your point? Make sense. Make it make sense. Who cares who it is? Who cares what his name is? All that matters is that it wasn't me and that it wasn't a reactor. I don't understand what we're. Let me say this. So this has nothing to do with the cousin. I don't know if y'all saw Reese's video today. Reese put out 2 videos. The first video that came out, Reese, I'm talking about your video. Reese put out a video. She dropped a whole bunch of stuff, right? Of course. Of course. I was like, uh-oh. If you turned off Reese's video too early, you missed a treat. So apparently, there was some type of a recording of a gentleman, and from what this tea that got leaked, and we always knew, I mean, you can always tell Chrissy is very preoccupied. All of the mommies are with the reactors, right? So would it like seem strange that somebody is talking, because there's a lot of people who are so bothered by some or all of us, like for many different reasons. You know, some people have had challenges with launching their channels. By the way, I am doing YouTube coaching. So anyone out there who needs some help, you want a buddy, I've got the buddy. I've got the buddy membership, and I've got the coaching membership. So any of you out there who need a buddy or a coach to just get that channel back on track, it'll be launching on my other channel. But there are people out there who've had some trouble, and just, you know, they're preoccupied, right? And I'm not surprised that Chrissy talks about reactors in her spare time, in her time that she has so much more to do, like cook meals for a family of 10, wash towels. I wash towels, I feel like, all day, and we're a family of 3 and 1 dog. Even our dog uses towels. I mean, she's got her own set of towels, but you know what I'm saying? I'm busy. I'm sure she's busy. She got that whole lash line, but oh, I think that's been postponed. I think we found that out yesterday. That's being postponed. But anyway, she I would imagine she's very busy, but you know, apparently Reese dropped some tea that it sounds like, and Reese can probably say it better for herself. But go back and listen to her video at the very end. Reese is saying right here in the comments that Chrissy's making herself look stupid, which would not be the first time. That seems to happen pretty often, but apparently that pillow talk is all about some women and people. So if we're curious on how Bam, Mr. ATM, knew which reactors to go to, all he had to do was search her name and look for the reaction videos, because he kind of, I mean, you just have to go back to Reese's video and listen, but you can hear his voice. I was like, you know how when you like see what someone looks like, but then you hear their voice and it's just kind of like, that's how he sounds. Sick of the D, like Olivia said. In what? Are you talking about Olivia's recording? Because I listened to that too. That was interesting. I don't know what all Ming had, but I saw that live was like 2.5 hours, and I was like, oh my God, how am I going to listen to all this? I don't think I can do it. And luckily I was like surfing through it, and I just happened to stop and I heard Olivia's voice, and I was like, thank you, God, please. Thank you. And I just kind of, you know, scooted on back, and boy, we'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, so Reese dropped some tea. Go check it out. But yeah, Chrissy was not happy. But yeah, listen to this. She was pissed. But I asked her, I got off like 2 or 3 questions. I don't know if they blocked me or not. Maybe she's gonna block me now. But I mean, she knows we're watching. And you know what I mean? Like, just be a good sport.
Who cares who it is? Who cares what his name is? All that matters is that it wasn't me, and that it wasn't a reactor.
Okay, that's all that matters.
I don't understand what we're talking about. What is
the make it make sense?
Please make it make sense. Oh, she's a reactor, so I'm not worried about being nice to her. Fuck that bitch.
You're not nice to anybody. You're not even nice to your subscribers.
Address it as Jasmine, bitch. Shut up. I'm asking you, since you seem to know my business so well.
I watch your channel.
You make it make sense. What the fuck I gotta ask Jazz for?
Because she was talking to him when you weren't talking to him.
Anyway, people are reaching so far. He said himself, the first girl who did the reaction, she's the one who said that he sent her my address, bro. What are you talking about? Get the fuck out of here. You dumb as hell.
I'm dumb as hell, but I did not invite somebody who was on like a mental break at the hospital, allegedly with gunshot wounds or something. I mean, does anyone know about either gunshot wounds or some type of mental break, something going on with this guy that seems to sound pretty serious. He had a lot going on. So whatever it was, whether he was on a mental break, whether he got shot, whatever happened, I don't think I'm the one who had all that up in my home. Okay, so he was shot and no mental. So I think I would lose my mental if I had been shot, though. They would have to give me some kind of Ativan. They'd have to give me something to cool my nerves if I'd been shot. So you have someone who was just shot. Sounds like he keeps some pretty interesting company. Was that like not a drive-by, but was he like carjacked? I've managed to live a very long time and not be shot. And I'm assuming a lot have, right? Getting shot, I feel like, is one of those kind of 1 in a million opportunities. I mean, people get shot every day. However, I just feel like that's one of those things life and never be shot, even accidentally shot, even misfiring your own weapon. That's just something that just doesn't happen. Oh, he is a hustler. Okay. Hey, True, how are you? Okay, so that's kind of one of those occupational hazards, I would assume. So if you're a hustler, then that kind of goes with the territory. So, but I'm so fucking stupid. Okay. Oh, guys, I don't today's so Olivia seems like she's going live. She's got something about her butterfly by Liv Lashes is live. Because she had a launch today I think Chrissy was supposed to have a launch today too, but I don't think that that's happening. We found out yesterday in her live, if you guys missed it, that someone's saying that the gentleman's probably a street pharmacist. Yes. So drug dealer. Yes. I don't know that, but yeah, I'm imagining that that's probably the case. Hey, lovelies. My friend is also a YouTuber, and I heard you help struggling YouTubers with your buddy advice, and he wants to become a big YouTube star. He doesn't know what to do for his now. What I can tell you this, McFarty crank, is that, you know what? I can't really promise to help you become a big YouTuber, but what I can do is help you get your channel off the ground. What I can do is help you get maybe a little bit further than someone else, potentially. I can tell you what to do. I can tell you some YouTube basics that a lot of times people have to end up trying to figure out on their own. So that is what the buddy system will be offering. Other than that, big YouTuber, I can't really help you with that. There's a Mamiana Masters class, though, if you're interested in that. From what I understand, that's supposed to be coming up sometime this month, and you are more than welcome to try to seek that out. So, of course, Kel's Sofa Time Talks with Kel's has a established lash line. She's been now shipping for a little while now, and I'm sure there's some satisfied customers. I think I've seen a few posted to her Instagram, and I know she's shipping twice a week. So definitely, if you're looking for beautiful lashes, seek out Sofa Time Talks with Kels. But since we're talking about the mummies, we have one who seems to be on schedule with her launch. And everybody's got different lashes, different offerings, different services, whatever the case might be. And then we have Chrissy, who is still we're still waiting to see how that unfolds. I think there's been some delays. So that's where we're at on the lashes. But yeah, Chrissy was not happy with your girl yesterday. I tried to ask her a question. She was mad. Couple of sales, better catch up to Chrissy. Let's see. Let me get to my notes. But yeah, I watched the video, the Plenty of Fish dance video or whatever you call it, Starla Omega. I didn't really understand it. I mean, I feel like it kind of went over my head because I was just like, your side job. And I guess it was just a joke. I'm assuming, for those of you who haven't seen it, it was kind of like a mom type Cinderella situation where she's so tired, she falls asleep on the couch, and her dream, or the dream that she had, is like she is some type of, sexy, she's got some kind of sexy situation getting ready to happen in like a two-piece and a red nighty, and is like crawling and sliding and bumping and grinding all over the house on the dining room table. Anybody goes over to Chrissy's house to eat, make sure that table has been wiped off completely, because she slid and slewed all over. We don't know what the heck is happening on that dining room table, but a whole video was shot on that dining room table and as Starla Omega. So go check it out if you want to go see it. Poking fun at herself, yeah. I guess that she's supposed to be sexy, and I mean, she looked just fine in her video. I don't know. To me, after having the week that I had, with her address being leaked. Yeah, Reese, we know how you feel about that video. If you watch Reese's video, you know exactly how she feels. Guys, can I get the likes up too? There's 121 in the live. If you guys could get the likes up, that would be awesome. So we could get it up to at least like 50 or 60. Did you guys see Mom Dukes go live with Jasmine over the weekend? Yeah, I think there's room for everyone. I mean, to think that, I mean, I don't think that anyone thinks that like this is an oversaturated market, because at the end of the day, I mean, look, what they have to understand is, and what Chrissy really should know is, Chrissy, you're not the only one we react to. We react to the other moms in this little clique, and then everybody talks about other stuff. I mean, I think she wanted to kind of talk about how when she wasn't posting, nobody had anything to talk about. And that's not true. That wasn't necessarily true. Yeah, it was a little bit quieter, but so what? Everybody else has other shit to do too. And just the word reaction. Reaction means that you are, that there is there's some type of an event based on something happening. So yeah, if there's nothing happening, then there's nothing happening. But keep in mind that you're not the only person that's reacted on. I mean, she just, okay, Chrissy. Anyway, I just, my impression, since the title of this video is my thoughts, thoughts on thoughts. It just came across as thirsty to me. So back to the video, it came across as thirsty. I don't think that somebody who is trying to take their career seriously in terms of like makeup and lashes and things like that you can really do that with this type of image, with the type of audience that you have. I mean, you are a mommy channel. You are heavily talking to other mommies, most of which are not going to relate with this type of behavior. I mean, I think once upon a time, look, everybody's had a moment in life where you may have done something or you have friends. People are not naive to the world and what Chrissy is doing. I think it's just a little bit shocking, or even just from the standpoint of, how do you have time? Where does the time come from? You should be very busy, because I think all of us think, okay, well, I'm super busy. I could only imagine that you must be extremely busy, because you've got a lot going on at your home. Not to mention, your life is vlogging. Um, Me personally, I think it was trash. It was trash. Um, I don't know. Does she really want to be a sex pot, like a sex kitten, or is that what you want? Like, is that what you want? You know, is that how you want people to look at you? And I know by the end of the video, she wakes up, she's on the couch. She goes back into the kitchen, into the bathroom, and then she's like cleaning the mirror, and then she's having kind of like, you know, am I back to Starla Omega again, or am I back to just Chrissy? Like, in a way, I think it was very telling of who she is and who she thinks she is, and or maybe who she wants to be. But is that really how you want it to go down? Because understand, when that's your image and that's what you're portraying, that's what you're putting out there, then understand the treatment that comes along with it is going to be more of what you experienced on this past month of May, where you got your back, blown out. You got your address and home leaked to the internet. You're on a hookup website where potentially any number of things can happen. I posted 2 stories from very reputable news outlets, basically detailing 1 murder and 1 attempted murder, along with a person who basically admitted to murdering 7 women. And they're trying to track these people down now, which we know that there are plenty of unsolved mysteries, or not even unsolved murders, and disappearances of Black women. Most of the time, the women that end up disappearing are women that nobody is checking for. So people who are on drugs, people who are into sex work. So they have lost ties with their family. So we're not really sure who this man was targeting initially, but this woman who luckily got away was none of that we know of. But the women that he confessed to killing are potentially people, in that particular situation. So these aren't people that are always going to be reported missing, right? So some people are using these websites, and many others, we've known Craigslist and all kinds of stuff. But guys, if that's how you want to play it, you just, you've been warned. I would say, you've got lots of information. I'm sure you've been able to do the research on that website. So I would just say be careful, because it's very dangerous. And then I was just curious that, while you were busy filming this, at certain points, like, was someone helping you film? Because at certain points I was kind of like, is she filming this, or is someone filming her? But while you were busy working for hours on this video, I'm assuming it was at night, because Reese very funnily posed the question, like, what if one of your kids came down looking for a drink while you were like catting, sauntering around the house, and I don't know, I don't even know what to call it, crawling man eater style across the dinner table. While you were doing that, like, maybe, I'm assuming it was nighttime. I'm sure she could not have been doing that. Nadia, would you say crawling like a cat? Just, girl, I don't know. I think to me, sometimes as women, not even sometimes, don't we want to be taken seriously? I mean, it's nice to have people recognize you, to say, oh, you're beautiful. Oh, you're so funny. But sometimes, isn't it nice to have people remark how kind, considerate, compassionate, intelligent, many things. Like, isn't it just nice for people to recognize the non-superficial things about us rather than things related to like our sex organs and our beauty? Isn't it nice to have people acknowledge those things? I mean, I think it's, you know, there was a child in the background at the end of the video. I did not see that. And are you talking about the man-eater video? I mean, if she had done this video, I think a couple months before in Vegas, we all heard that tea that Olivia dropped regarding Mr. Professional, aka Mr. Lance. If you did not hear that, I mean, I don't even know if Olivia has all that stuff still up or not, but I tell you what, she dropped some major tea. Okay, so Starla Omega came to play this weekend in a video. The video I showed earlier with Chrissy getting upset for the 50 billionth time. Yes, there was a child in a bathtub at the end of the video. Wow, I did not even notice that. At the end of the Starla Omega, in the sexy, and she was in the sexy outfit. Danielle, was she in the sexy outfit? What? Hey guys, I'll be back to help you guys finish washing up. Let mommy film this last scene in my sexy outfit while I go prance around the house one more round around the house. I'll be right back. Mommy's playing Starla, okay? Was that when she was wiping off the mirror? So when she went back to kind of Cinderella, aka Chrissy. Okay, I need to see that. I don't know what happened when I was okay. She can out herself. She did out herself. She's the one who told. I wasn't at her house when she was doing all that. Spice First Lady, I think that you're stating the obvious. I think that how would we have known? We would never have seen the video had she not put it out. How would we not know a lot of things had she not put them out? So of course she can put her stuff out. There's nobody in her bushes. The only one who was in her bush put all that information out last month. So, I mean, I think you're stating the obvious. So I don't know if you are Chrissy or Chrissy sent you or you're just a Chrissy cheerleader. I mean, welcome to the party. But okay. Yeah, she can do that. And trust me, it's not like that much. I mean, Chrissy makes a living on here. I do not make a living on here. This is just fun for me. So yeah, but the little coin that I make is not a living. For her, it's a living. So yeah, she can make as much as she wants. Yes, Nikki. I would imagine deep. Well, we don't know how deep because we don't know what Mr. So-and-so has, but at the end of the day, yes, he was the only one in her bushes, and he's the only one who put out information from the bushes because he was in the bushes in the house, in the crack. He was all up in her areas. Hiding in the show. I got to go back and watch. I don't know, Tamla. That's a question for her. There's a video, Christian Mom. It used to be Celebrity Mom, but it's Christian Mom. She put out a video once upon a time guesstimating. I mean, everybody is different. I mean, it really doesn't, you don't get paid from views, you get paid from watch time. So, of course, views are important because people need to view your content, but it's how long are people viewing your content. So, you're getting paid by watch hours or watch minutes. So, to the person asking the very snarky question earlier, those are things that people typically don't know, that I didn't learn until I got monetized, actually. Because you think it's all views, it's all about watch time. And I think one of the first things you learn about watch time as you're trying to get monetized is that you have a very specific goal of watch time that you must meet within a very specific amount of time to be able. No, you're not Blogdella. I can see you right there. You have a very specific amount of time that you have to achieve to be able to be monetized. So yeah, it's not off of views. Because she has lots of views. It just depends on how long people are tuning in to her content, which will determine what her check will be, or what her payments will be. Hi everyone. Hey Charlene. Hey everyone. If I missed anyone, hey, I'm sorry. I was just talking. So, yeah, sometimes if I'm kind of like on a point, I actually got some feedback from someone, and I do kind of like, when I start to acknowledge people, I will get off track. I'll kind of sometimes forget a point. So you guys have to just excuse me when I'm live. Sometimes I'm just going to kind of continue my thought and then I'll say hi afterwards. But definitely, all are welcome. I love you guys. Thank you for coming in. And I appreciate you coming to spend some time and just listen to and get caught up. So yeah, so we were just getting caught up on Starla Omega, our friend Chrissy, friend to this live. I thought the same when he first started talking. What are you talking about, Ebony Dime? Popular is attacking George Floyd's let's online protest. So how does it? Well, Jamie, if you want to become a YouTuber, let's just say, I don't know if you're asking, obviously ads are how YouTubers get paid, right? And I'll go through all of this on Francois Vlogs. That's kind of honestly what I'm not here to talk about right now, but I don't mind answering a question. Ads are how YouTube makes money, why it's free for you. And in that partnership, it's called a partnership program, and ads are added into a video. And that is how YouTube gets paid. That is how the creator gets paid. You can click to skip ads, because as soon as the ad starts playing, I don't know what the theory is, but you get paid for at least a certain portion the longer that you are viewing the ad. Definitely it's appreciated if you watch some of the ads, because this is YouTube is free. It's free for you. It is not free for me. I have lights, I have a computer, I have cameras, I go out into the world and vlog, and I spend my time. So this is not, even when it's a hobby, there are hobbies that cost a lot of money, right? It is nice when you get things like super chat, cash apps, and you make money through AdSense, because most creators, if it's something that they enjoy doing, may invest more, and and then they're able to bring you even more content, even better content. So but yeah, if you want to know more because you want to go down the rabbit hole of YouTubing, let me know and we can set up some time. But that's not really something that I really talk about on here to that extent. Della, I just got a message, and I did see a message. I saw you in here earlier. Are you still in here? If you are, just type something. Thanks, Jamie. But yeah, this week, maybe on tomorrow or possibly Thursday, I'll be talking kind of YouTube on my vlog channel, Francois Vlogs. So go over there, subscribe, and when I go live over there, I definitely will talk about some stuff. But again, it's going to be kind of my membership group that I will be really diving in deep about what I've learned over the past year and a half of really doing YouTube. So if that's something that you're super interested in, let me know. And it's very affordable. I mean, I'm sure you can afford $4.99 or $9.99 a month. And if you just want to do it for a month, just do it for a month and quit. It's up to you. What? So Yoli to Demax. Anna, info confirmed. Who is bisexual? Thank you, Charlene. They're on my community page. They're the Louise earring, Louis Vuitton, and I got them here at the Louis Vuitton in South Park here in Charlotte. And I did put a link, so it's not an affiliate link or anything. If you're interested in them, I think they do still have them in stock on the website, the Louis Vuitton website. So hey Della, I see you. Can everybody say hi to Della, please? I don't know if everyone, Della is a longtime subscriber, very loyal supporter of this channel. I don't know that I don't know if anyone gave her a hello, but if everyone could please, give Della a little hello. We see you, Della. Thank you for coming through, dear. We appreciate it. So someone is reporting that this guy, Mr. ATM, is allegedly bisexual. Is that what I'm hearing, guys? Because you guys are dropping some tea to me. Okay. Hey, boo. Hi, Liz. Hey, everybody. Hey, everyone just joining us. Thank you for taking the time to come and chat with us today. Fran, did you hear the guy's voice was exposed? Did you hear that guy's voice who exposed Chrissy? Reese had him on the last few seconds of her. You know I did. Reese been killing it. Okay. Reese has been dropping all that TT. Yeah, it was okay. Nadia, what they're saying is this is in the chat. I don't know this guy, so I can't really speak to it. I think it's a speculation. He says he is. That is so. When a guy, I mean, okay. I don't know. I mean, why are people saying he's bisexual? Did he say that? Hey, Nicole, how are you guys? I hope you don't mind I'm eating yogurt and blueberries. Reese, do you want to talk? Guys, I don't know if Reese is at work or not. Y'all, let me tell you something. Chrissy loves people calling people like effing idiots and stuff like that, girl. And you know what? Whoever was in here before, talking about, hey, Tubi, Chrissy should be able to expose her own tea. Go ahead. Go ahead. You know what? And you should also be able to not expose your tea too. Like nobody should have even known about this. Play the end of the video. Okay, hold on. Reese came through back to back.
Hey, Reese,
wait, hold on.
For a quick little video.
Then Reese had this wrap dress on. I was like, okay, Reese, where'd you get that dress from?
New subscribers, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you will know every single time
I love patterns like that. Hold on.
With a new video for you. And I would say do that immediately. If they are able to get you right in and do online classes, please listen to them and do the online classes. Okay? See, what it is that you, your friends, but I ain't talking about you right now. Y'all do not like reactors. For the reason is we tell the truth. So all of the dumb choices, all of the stanky ass, arrogant,
stinking ass
comments that you make, in other words, trying to make it like it is not you, you know what I mean? And you are doing the best that you can. So when you have someone that looks at you like that in a whole different light, you get offended. We know very well that you do not like the reactors, that we tell the truth. And we tell the truth every time. You may not like it, but it's the truth, and we are talking to you. So with that being said, go ahead and listen to this little snippet that I have in here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Because I don't know reactors, and then that's what I'm trying to tell people. I didn't know nothing about reactors. And so Chrissy was just like, don't watch reactor videos because they say this and that. I don't know about YouTube, so of course I didn't know about reactors. The only reason I found them because you told me not to talk to them, and then when I started looking at reaction videos, I knew what y'all be saying.
Hold on.
And listen to this little snippet that I have in here, and I will see you guys.
Huh?
Burned down the White House.
What White House?
I saw like a thumbnail and a
guy
was on the news and they burned down the White House.
Okay. It's okay, babe. We'll come see it in a minute, all right? I'm sure that's... Girl, this news is upsetting my child. Okay, Farrah, if they are not doing that, it's probably something else. Okay, babe? Okay, I'll come see it in just a minute. Okay. Are they doing something at the White House? Are they protesting in Washington? Because Farrah's saying she saw like a fire at the White House. Are you guys seeing anything like that?
Guys, in my next video. Because I don't know reactors, and then that's what I'm trying to tell people. I didn't know nothing about reactors. And so Chrissy was just like, don't watch reactor videos.
He didn't know anything about reactions until Chrissy told him about reactions. Did you guys hear that?
Because they say this and that.
Because they say this and that.
YouTube, so of course I didn't know about reactors. The only reason I found them because you told me not to talk to them, and then when I started.
Only reason why he found them was because she told him not to talk to them or not to look at them. So she was like, don't you look at, you can go watch my videos, but don't watch the reactions. Reese, can you decode that, please? What happened? Yes, they are protesting. I can't believe the mystery man wasn't aware of YouTube. I don't think he wasn't aware of YouTube. I don't think he was aware of that part of YouTube in terms of like people reacting on videos. It's like, but who doesn't react on? I mean, every time you search a topic, there's what you're looking for, and then there's someone who's talking about what you're looking for. Am I not right? Aren't there videos about iPhones? Like, it's not just iPhone putting out videos about iPhones. There are people who are like, hey guys, I just bought an iPhone. Let me unbox it. Oh, here's my first impressions. Oh, hey guys, I just bought a gold one. I think the gold one's crap, but the silver one I like. I mean, everybody does reactions, right? And I see that comment. She told him. She told him. She told him about reactions. I don't know if she said, okay, if you are thinking about talking to reactors, maybe don't talk to this one, this one, this one, and this one, because those are the ones I really, really hate. Because it is, I mean, he reached out to me on Instagram and she flagged my channel. So, like, what maybe he saw my video when I said she flagged my channel, and maybe that's the reason why he, and then there's other people he picked out. Why? I don't know. I don't know. It's girl, Chrissy, did you set this whole thing up? Okay. And Reese, I love the teapot with like the four spouts. And then the best part of the video, Reese, is the funniest thing is when Reese is sitting on the bed and she's basically like, okay, peace, and gets up and walks away. Hold on a second.
Guys, in my next video.
Watch her. Peace out.
I don't know reactors. That's what I'm trying to tell people. I didn't know nothing about reactors. And so Chrissy was just like, don't watch reactor videos because they say this and that. I don't know about YouTube, so of course I didn't know about reactors. The only reason I found them because you told me not to talk to them, and then when I started looking at reaction videos, I knew what y'all be saying.
He sounds like, I don't know about sugar in his tank, but he just sounds like a busybody. He sounds very busy, and he sounds a little busybody-ish, okay? But I know he was working that middle because somebody was very she sounded like she enjoyed what the encounter. Liz, I'm reading your comment. Reese was too cute today. Yes, in her wrap dress, and then she got up off the bed and was like, "Peace." That was funny. Reese, girl, you got the exclusive TT, girl. Y'all go watch Reese's video. If you have not watched this video, if you have not seen her video, go subscribe. Reese has been killing it on this story. God only knows what else she has. I mean, are you gonna do like a Barbara Walters style interview coming up? Sit down. He said he never knew about reactions until Chrissy told him not to watch. He's a busybody. And Chrissy is a bugaboo. Okay? A busybody and a bugaboo. Obviously not a good combination. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, look, you meet someone, you jump in the sack, you find out they're on YouTube, or I don't know what the chain of events was. His cousin watches Chrissy anyway. We know that. Because he told Jasmine that. Jasmine told us that in her video, said, well, you saw that. I don't believe for a minute he did not know who Chrissy was, or that at a certain point after he met her, he found out who she was, either by Chrissy or his cousin or something. Some kind of way it happened. And he learned more about Chrissy over time. She is running that trap, telling him about she's on YouTube. That could have got him to say, hey, some chick named Chrissy, she lives here in Houston now and whatever. Hey, Miss Official A. Who knows? But she was running that yapper and spilt the beans on the negative shit that is out there about her on the internet. And like most people, when you say, don't look, he obviously went and looked and was like, what's the tea? I'm knee deep in this chick. And if there's something I need to know, because damn, I mean, there's a house full of people here. I think they're all hers. Let me find out what's good. Because it's all there. So he maybe sat down, got his popcorn, got rolled up an L and started getting to work and listening. Because yes, they were texting about baby number 10 for her, baby number 4 for him. So altogether, it would have been 13. But I don't know all your business, Chrissy. I mean, Chrissy, you put all this shit out here. I am certainly not. There is no encyclopedia Starla Omega volume number 5. But you know what? You've put so much of your information out here. There may as well be. I guess it's called like your video library. You know what I mean? Girl, think about it. You've put out enough information that people know a lot of your information. So, yeah. And there are people who are know-it-alls. And you know what? Maybe I do know a little bit of it all. I don't know. I don't think I know all of it all. But if you put enough people together, there's probably a bunch of people who do know it all. I mean, that's just what happens when you put all of your business out here. What do people think about that? I know she's not happy about that, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Pretty dope. Yeah, I started watching SMC and Jazzy and Liv around the same time I was pregnant. Then reaction videos started popping up and found myself interested. And reaction videos, when people say that, I think it's more so reaction videos on this topic, because as these channels have gotten bigger, people are more and more interested. These people are living very full and complicated lives. Some people are benefiting from storylines that may be embellished. Just like people don't tell everything, just like people are editing, right? They are editing and they are like, I don't think I'm going to talk about that today. There may be things that people might say, yeah, I'm going to talk about that and I'm going to amp it up. I mean, yeah, it's not really a big deal. But I'm going to make it to a big deal because I don't have anything else to talk about today. Or I'm just going to use like a clickbaity title and I don't know, maybe I'll make myself look like I'm a hooker or something by making it appear that going to a certain website is like a part-time job, like OnlyFans, right? Or something like that. I don't know. Whatever these websites are. Liz, I was on the phone that day and told him to ask her to see. So, Reese, so Liz, what did Liz ask? Hold on. The fact that he was comfortable enough to ask her to move in lets us know that he was working that middle. Okay? When you can work the middle, you got to have the right equipment. Like Little Kim said back in the day, when the guy couldn't work the middle because his thing was too little. I've got little people ears not too far away, but working that middle is you have to have proper equipment for that. Okay. Liz, I was on the phone that day and told him to ask her to see exactly what she would say. He never wanted to move in with her. So that was actually like a test question. Is that fair to say, Reese? That was kind of like a test. So he really didn't want, because at that point when that happened, he'd already dropped the dime on her. He had already reported her to the reactors And in his mind, he was already done with in that trap, since he's a hustler. So he was closing down that trap house, if you will. Chrissy did start this shit, like you said in your earlier video. The subbies viewers were introduced to this man over gumbo. She had a chance to keep her life private, but she chose otherwise. Yeah. That when she's talking about, guys, remember I wasn't posting, and then, okay, yeah, we remember that. But you were posting, you just weren't going live. You were posting stuff. If you go back into that week, she was posting. So whether she went live a couple times or not as much as she typically does and didn't put out a bunch of videos, it was more like of a reasonable, I just assumed she was unpacking, but I didn't know that she didn't have her stuff. I know that there was like a pod to nowhere, a pod that could have gone. I mean, my God, it's been 2 months since you've moved. You could have sent a container to China by now. You could have sent a container to Beijing, China, or like Moscow. The container's only coming from Las Vegas, but we know what the deal is, Chrissy, and nobody's trying to shame you. And at the end of the day, we understand shit happens. You were evicted and your stuff is probably still in storage in Nevada. And there's probably like a shitload of money that you probably owe at this point right now to get it out of storage. I mean, end of story. It is what it is. Anna's antics saw the pod yesterday. She went past like a pod farm and happened to see one with a lace front wig sticking out of it. And I think she was able to put together that belonged to Strong Mommy Chrissy. And it had some kind of like lime green unitard. So we think that one was Chrissy's because, lace front wig and lime green unitard. It's got to belong to someone in that Mamiana clique because, they're all about some lace fronts and tight clothes. Okay. What did y'all think about Shut the Fuck Up? STUF. What was it? Shut the fuck. STFU. Okay. When she said, I don't want the smoke. I don't want the smoke. I don't want the tea. She said, I don't want the smoke. I don't want the tea. I don't want that drip. We know you don't want no drip because we saw how you dress. That girl, your clothing aesthetic, no drip. We know you don't want no drip. Okay, no drip. We're not worried about that. You don't want no smoke, but I think you do want some. I think you like smoke. You said you did not want no tea. And you told Olivia to STFU. That was hilarious. I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. And when Olivia put on her hater blockers, I about fell out. She had those big black sunglasses on, and someone said, Olivia, take your glasses off. Let me see your eyes. And she said, no, you can't see my eyes. And people were like, well, what's wrong? What's wrong? And she goes, these hater blockers, I was about to die. Okay. That was so funny. Oh my God. That was hilarious. And let me see what else I wrote down. I could not print today, guys. So I had to use my phone. I love having like my little printed out sheets. I thought Chrissy was suggesting her subs pay for, it's almost like I've got PTSD with that woman. I'm always waiting for her to ask for some money. Always waiting. I mean, hey, V Love, how are you? Okay. So Starla Omega, her debut, her Tatiana video. Houston, yes. Hey everyone, I live in Houston. Girl, we already knew that. Okay. This is mistake number 527. everybody, I'm looking for nail techs, beauticians, people who want to collaborate, but I don't trust nobody. Where are you going? You don't have no babysitter. Where are you going? You going to have more people over to the house? You may as well rent a second house and make that house an office. Like, what is wrong with you? What are you doing? Chrissy? What are you doing? You want to get on here and complain some more about some people coming over to the house? Because you got some security cameras and maybe you went to the pawn shop and bought something. I don't know. But girl, you need not make announcements on your channel about trying to find vendors. You don't know what person, you don't know what kind of ethics people have, okay? You don't know what kind of ethics people have. And I lived in Houston. I lived in Houston for 5 years. I love Texas. Let me tell you, I'm sure everybody there is awesome, right? At the end of the day, though, this woman has a knack for meeting and making friends with people that don't mind screwing her over. So that being said, I would be very careful of anyone that you meet and you decide to make a friend, because your judgment on the friend list is not very good. Am I roasting? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be roasting. Am I roasting? I didn't mean to, but I'm just saying sometimes we have to admit when we're not making good decisions. And I'm just saying. Did you guys notice too when she said she met some people? So those people, the girls, the two girls, I can't think of their names, but they're tagged in Ming's video. So if I just go back to them, they were both tagged. One girl has like 100-some thousand subscribers too. Well, thank you, Liz. Thank you. And y'all, hey, Hood Princess, don't forget my super chat and Cash App. My Cash App is my other channel's name, Francoise Vlogs. So if it is on your heart to put something in my tip jar, it's about that time. You know how it gets to be that time when you're in church. You already know, like we're about half hour, 45 minutes in. They get raised. Okay, so my tip jar is open, and so, but I'm here anyway, so it doesn't matter. Did you hear her talking? She met those people. And oh, they were so nice. They're so cool. They live here in Houston. Did they want to be associated? I'm not saying that they don't want to be associated with you. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, did they want you talking about them and their channel? They're much more higher end, Clarence and Queen-esque type, channel with the fly cars, nice house, all of that. Not a whole lot of Tatiana shenanigans going on in your live stream, your very whatever live stream Sunday morning. Do you think that if I were laying in bed and you talked about my channel while you were in that live stream, I would have been pissed. I would have been like, look, I really like you. I'm glad we met. Yes, let's do something in the future. But once you clean up this shitty ass mess you got going on right now, we'll collab. But I mean this in the nicest way possible. Please don't mention my name. Like, don't call my name out like that, because this is business and I got a whole nother brand from what you're putting out with Starla Omega. Okay? Okay? Does anyone... It's a mess. She just wants to drag in anybody that she can. Why did you even mention those people? Why did you like those people? I am sure did not mention you in their vlog. Maybe she vlogged. I don't know. I haven't had a chance to go look. She made the request for vendors with no money, but she could have consulted with her neighbor, Ming. And your lash line is delayed. You get into an argument with one of your cohorts about a lash line, but guess who's got their lash line out today? This one, Olivia. Okay. She's, I'm just saying, like, you got a whole lash, but it's not launched today. Now, I was thinking, who sold out? Olivia? Olivia sold out? I'm not surprised. And you know what? You guys may or may not know this, so this may not even be new news, but a lot of people take pre-orders. And you know what I mean? I can't help everybody with their businesses. So I'm not going to tell too much, but I'm going to say it like this. Olivia sold out. I mean, of course. Olivia may have already even sold out before today if she was taking pre-orders in her email. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, come on. Come on. Everybody is doing businesses online. You got to open your eyes and pay attention. But if you would stop like looking for the next cum session, orgasm session, whatever session to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not giving out no more tips, Tamla. You got to come over to Francois Vlogs and you got to hit that membership button. And then you got to go ahead, pay your monthly fee, and I will drop whatever you need to know. I got my sister-in-law set up on an Etsy shop. I walked into my sister-in-law's house yesterday. She had like 1,000 face masks. I'm like, what have you been doing? It's like sewing face masks. All different colors, fabrics. I mean, they're so cute. I mean, she's just been selling them locally and she's been making a killing. And I'm like, aren't you selling them online? She's like, yes, some people have been hitting me up on Facebook. I'm like, you don't have an Etsy shop? Well, she said, well, I got to get a website. And I was like, a website? For what? You can open an Etsy shop. Just put them on Etsy. So, I mean, guys, just hit me up on Francois Vlogs. I mean, I can't promise to make you a millionaire. I really can't. I'm not a millionaire, but what I can do is I can give you some good advice. I can help you source. We can do there, there's obviously things that are included in the membership, and then there's obviously things that are not. But I will be consulting, and I can definitely, what I can do is this. I can help you understand and hopefully achieve having your channel up on its feet and telling you what I know on how I got 2 channels monetized and how I manage 2 channels simultaneously with 2 very, very different content. I do this, and my other channel is vlogging. My other channel is lifestyle content, from cooking to handbags to mom life, wife life, whatever, all that kind of stuff. So that's what I can share with you. So if you, a lot of times people don't share a whole lot of their secrets, but I'm happy to over there, on my other channel. I think Chrissy knows how to budget her finances and doesn't appear a business and does. I don't. Well, it's a look, Tamla. That's very. I mean, hey, I concur. But it's a walk. You know what I mean? I know I shared Friday. I haven't. I had to learn. But at a certain point in life, you get tired of being tired, right? And you get tired of like the same things happening to you over and over again. So you try to do some things differently and say, you know what, I'm not gonna let this happen again. Like, for instance, I'm just gonna throw one out. Like, I'm not gonna be in a position where I have to ask my arch enemy for $50. Right? Just make that a goal for the year, that I'm gonna have $250 in a coffee can in my kitchen or in my underwear drawer or wherever, that when I need gas or I'm in between money and I always seem to be, however much that number is that you are short, that you are going to maybe skip cable, get the Disney Channel. I mean, between who needs cable? We don't even have cable here in this house. I could pay for cable if I want to, but contrary to what you guys might think, I'm very cheap. I mean, I'm not like super cheap, but there's just stuff I don't like to pay for. So cable is one of them. It's like $200. I pay $14.99 for Disney Plus. I pay for HBO, which is probably like another $14.99. I think I have Showtime. So now we've racked up what, like $42. I get Hulu when Handmaid's Tale is on. And that's it. That's all I pay for. We pay like $3.99 for Roku. We pay like whatever else for Netflix, like $5, $6. I'm still under $75. I am still saving money, period. Right? Destiny's talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like $40 for internet. You know, I mean, I got a deal when we moved. I have the highest speed super, like whenever my Google Home system, because I've got Wi-Fi extenders through the house. My Wi-Fi extenders, when I do a Wi-Fi test, it says I've got smoking fast internet for 2 years because I got a special when we moved. I wasn't even asking for it, but I'm always looking for a deal. I always, whenever I call in, do I have the best rate? I'm in the middle of refinancing my house right now. We just moved in 6 months ago, and I'm going down one whole percentage point. Well, a little bit more, like a point and a quarter. Okay, to save almost right at $200 a month. And over the life of my loan, that's going to equal about $75,000. Now, what can you buy for $75,000? You can buy a very good Mercedes. You can buy, I could buy a used RV, pay for Farrah to go to college. It's the Virgo in me, yeah. And it's also the Caribbean in me. My parents are from Haiti, and we don't waste anything. And I mean, you always want to get the most bang for your buck, you know? Yeah. My parents were very, like, they liked nice things, and they were like frugal, you know. My dad would look for a deal, okay. But yeah, I think it's a walk. That's my original point, is that it's a walk. I pay $50 for Hulu, internet, Netflix. Hulu is free with my phone service, and you know, I think Hulu is supposed to be free for me too with Sprint. I need to look into that. Do you have Sprint, Destiny? But yeah, guys, I mean, I think it's just, she's still learning. So, you know, look, guys, I'm not this mean, you know, I'm not a mean girl. Sometimes, like, we're just having some fun, okay? You're a public figure. As Ming said, I was watching, she says, you know, when you are an influencer and you've got this like fame and celebrity, well, you know, if you're claiming fame and celebrity, well, then damn it, you're gonna claim on this paparazzi style internet reaction blogger ish, okay? Because that's what I'm serving up right now. So you want to claim that? I'm claiming this. I use a free website called Flixify. Has every show for $10 a month. It's underground. Very cool. I get Netflix free with T-Mobile. Y'all, we are just sharing the savings here. Do you know how to make shrimp etouffee? I used to know how to make shrimp etouffee. I'm sure I could look up a recipe. I think you make a roux just like gumbo. And then I think it's more of a pan dish rather than like, you're just making more gravy, and then you've got your shrimp and like green onions. I forget. But I think that Tony Chachere's Cajun seasoning, there is a Tony Chachere's like roux seasoning thing or seasoning pack that I think you can make etouffee with that as well. My father is from Belize. The struggle is real. Yeah, I mean, even privileged family from the Caribbean. because my family was not, they were not struggling in Haiti. My parents came here; they were both professionals, but they came from a very poor country. So even though they were not necessarily poor people, because they came from a poor country, they had that ethic of not wasting, being good stewards of their money, budgeting, like I mentioned this book before, Rich Dad Poor Dad. Is it Robert Kiyosaki? Robert Kiyosaki? I may be pronouncing it wrong. It's very interesting and really good read on lessons about money. I know a lot of people talk about they never learned about money or were never really taught about money. And this is a book about a man kind of talking about, Fran, did you see Proud Mommy of 13 having another baby? Yes, I did. Blama did a video about that, I think on Friday or Saturday or something. Whatever day the video came out, she put a video out that was pretty interesting. Anna, by 22, she had 14 kids. Hey, I don't know. How many kids did the Duggars have? They got like about 20 something kids, that woman. Plus she lost several. Sweet Junior, you're talking about Robert Kiyosaki. I'm saying his name wrong, I know. There's a really good motivational book too called it's very old. You can actually look it up online and download it for free. I think you can even download it from iTunes bookstore for free. It's called As a Man Thinketh, So He Is, or As a Man Thinketh. There was a company that I worked for once upon a time. This man's a billionaire. He's married to a Black woman. His name is Bernie Howroyd. He owns some staffing agencies. They're out of California. It used to be called Apple One, Act One. I used to work for them many years ago. Bernie came to the United States, very poor, like no money, that typical kind of hard luck, I had no money story kind of thing. And through multiple jobs and creating certain businesses and whatever, he eventually became a billionaire or millionaire. I don't know if he's a billionaire now, but he's, hey, Angie, he and his wife, she's a very successful woman in her own right. He talked about having read that book multiple times. He said he read it and really not only committed it to memory, but committed it to his heart. And kind of every time I think about it, I go back and read it again. It's like 30 something pages. I mean, it's not long. You can sit down and read it in like an hour or less. It's very short. But it really is kind of the power of positive thinking. It's very much, hey, Gigi, how are you? Yeah, my grandmother lived in Port-au-Prince before she passed away. But my entire family was from Jacmel. So, but yeah, Pentagonville, Peggyville, yeah. And I do still have family there, but nobody really in Port-au-Prince anymore. Everybody, I think, is like up in Peggyville or Pentagonville. And of course, I have tons of family in Miami. Like most Haitian people do. And in Brooklyn. We used to have, I used to have family in Brooklyn, but not anymore. But I have extended family all in New York and all that. But yeah, it's a very interesting read. It's power of positive thinking. It is laws of attraction. It is a lot of things. And, to put yourself in that millionaire mindset of thinking and doing and habits and, and in your goals and things like that. I think it's a powerful read, and it's definitely something that whenever I think about it, I always kind of open it back up. I don't always finish it, but I always pick it up and read it, and it's interesting, and I definitely highly recommend it, and it's free because I think it's so old now. It's in the public domain. Gosh, I haven't been to Haiti in maybe it's been 15 years. I mean, we were supposed to go this spring, summer. My parents passed away, and I am the keeper of my parents' remains. And so as soon as we're able, that was a trip that we were supposed to do actually this spring to have my parents in like a family burial situation that we have there. And yeah. And I want to go to Labadie. Is it Labadie? Up to the beach and take my family there because we have not, I have not, my husband hasn't been there. My daughter hasn't been there. So we definitely want to go. So maybe worst case scenario, we'll make it to Miami to go visit family, but I would love to be able to go to Haiti as soon as we're able to travel internationally again. But I don't think they're even doing passports right now, are they? And Farah doesn't have a passport. Yeah, you can't. I mean, even if you are spending and buying expensive things, I mean, I think it's just are Haitian mermaids real? I don't know. Is there a myth about that? Because the waters are so beautiful. I mean, the waters are. I just remember when I was a kid going to the ocean and visiting there. I mean, it's just it's a beautiful place. You have Haitian ancestry. My grandfather was Haitian. Yeah, and I mean, even so just the island of Hispaniola, I mean, when the whole diaspora and just that whole sweep from you know um, several of the ports, but um a lot of our ancestors came through that area and Cuba and all of that, going right into either like Charleston, South Carolina, or Louisiana, Florida. So it's, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Tubi. Wait, so my son lost his girlfriend. Your son lost his girlfriend 2 days ago? Hold on. Hey, babe. No, wait till I get off. I'll be off in 5 minutes, and I'll help you make some popcorn.
There's a button that says heat and stuff.
Yeah, don't do any of it until I get off. Hey guys, let me go because it's been an hour and a half, and Farah wants some popcorn, and I'm gonna help her make some because it's like 1:30, and we do need to go run errands anyway. I need to do better tomorrow. I'll try and get on here a little bit earlier because yes, schoolwork right now is like basically done. So she's already finished like most of her schoolwork, and we need to go run some errands. And she wants popcorn, so I don't want her using the popcorn machine without me. Who, Farah? Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's Farah Noel. And hi, Lakia. How are you? I know. School should be done this week. Our district is offering summer learning, which I'm not really sure. It's not like summer school. Well, I guess technically it is summer school, but it's not like remedial summer school. I think it's kind of like they said summer learning. I don't know if it's what was missed potentially. I mean, luckily when COVID happened, it was basically the end of third quarter. So fourth quarter, I guess we did learn some stuff. I did, I was able to help teach her a few new things. But at the end of the day, I'm sure they probably skipped over some things that they could have learned but didn't get to learn because it was distance learning. But I suspect I have my sister is a teacher, that distance learning will definitely be an option. I am sure, because the way that it sounds of what she learned, of what school is going to look and feel like in the fall, is going to be very different from what we are all used to. And I am sure, hey Latoy, I am sure that distance learning is going to have to be expanded. So some of the kids who kind of homeschool through the district, I don't even think they're going to call it, I think they're just going to still call it distance learning, because school is going to start right at the beginning of flu season again. So what do you think they're going to do? Guys, we have got to talk the recording, Olivia and what's his name? Miguel? Maurice. Oh my god, did you guys listen to that? Maybe I'm gonna try and come back. If I can come back, I will. But yeah, I still did not make it through my whole list. I had some more stuff. And did you guys see not Jasmine, Ming live in Florida at the clinic, I guess, waiting. I don't know if she was checking in for her visit before her surgery. I'm assuming her surgery is maybe tomorrow. But she was live. Is it Dr. 305 or something? But y'all, listening to that video of her talk about how she couldn't go live from her main channel, I was just like, girl, 305 plastic surgery, girl. She has done her promos. She earned her free tummy tuck, basically, because it was kind of like a barter thing. I guess he got the promo, and she's getting a tummy tuck. I would imagine, though, if she got surgery last year, all doctors do a revision. If you've ever had plastic surgery before, you get a revision a year after. They kind of do that 1 year look back to, and if there's anything that they need to tighten up or fix, usually they call that like a revision. And then you're paying like a small fee, like anesthesia or something else. But you're not necessarily paying for the surgery again. So I don't know. But she says she's getting a tummy tuck. But that's common after getting what she got. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm going to try and come back. If not, I'm going to put together a video. I still have to do addressing the comments, and I need to do my 3 moms update, and then I need to do some videos for my other channel. So you may not see me back like this, but it was fun. But you'll see me tomorrow, and I'm going to try and be on here earlier, like 11, because today I was super late, and I don't want to keep Farrah waiting anymore. So I'm going to go make her some popcorn. And I guess you'll see me in whatever other lives are going on today after we get back from, I got to go run like 2 errands. I got to go to the pharmacy. So, ooh, your 15-year-old got a summer job working from home. That's cool. Right, Lakia. And I think she says that she was fast-tracked, but I think she's also a former patient at that particular doctor, so they already know her. She's not even like a new patient. So this is probably a revision on top of probably like some lipo, tummy tuck. I mean, her tummy looks fairly tight to me. Maybe they're just, I don't know what they're doing. I would have thought she already had a complete like midsection done. Okay, guys, I'm going to go. Thank you. Can you guys, whoever has not liked, please like. And thank you so much for joining me. And I will see you a little bit later out on these YouTube streets. Bye.